There is strong evidence that you should stop using AdamW and everybody should use Muon, or at least try Muon Optimizer. So OpenAI, Meta, DeepSeek, Moonshot, everybody is implementing Muon alongside AdamW. And DeepSeek researchers said that Muon is one of the two biggest inventions last year, the other one being hyperconnections by dense seed. Here you can see some experiments. So Muon took almost half the compute to achieve same loss. Usually you can get 30% less compute, 20, 30, 50, 2 times, etc. For more tips like this, you may join our school to become AI researcher, link below. Here is some LLM training. So Muon uses least tokens here, and fastest training time. Now Muon is not gonna be best for every case, so you should try, but it's actually very good. It may be the best overall optimizer and most useful now. So I'm gonna explain the main idea and then I'm gonna show how to implement. You can just copy paste this code. It's gonna be very easy. So the main idea, if we start from the standard weight update rule, we have some weights, we subtract learning rate times gradients to get the next weights. So this is very basic, and if you are beginners, I recommend you just copy this into ChatGPT and ask it to explain if you don't understand this. And now the problem with AdamW and what can happen is, you see the weight matrix. The matrix might have some singular values, some directions, pull strongly in some direction and weak in other directions. So what does that mean? This is the problem with AdamW. So imagine we are teaching the LLM or some AI model. If it sees a lot of green color, it needs to predict grass. If it sees a lot of circles, it needs to predict wheels. Now, grass, green color, can be this direction. So if it sees green color, predict grass. It can be this direction, it's very small singular value. And it will need a lot more data, a lot more iterations to learn this green predict grass than this direction, which is circles predict wheels. So it's just based on these singular values of this update matrix. So this is the update matrix. This is the gradient matrix. So the gradient matrix might have different singular values, weak or strong singular values. So they will pull in different directions. So pull or direction is a coordinated change across multiple weights. And so weights that predict grass from green might get very small change, while weights that predict wheels from circles might get very strong change, so they will learn a lot faster. So what Muon does is it equalizes all of the pulls, all of the directions learn equally fast. Now keep in mind, it doesn't mean that this grass-green direction is less important. It's not that gradients are telling us that this is less important thing to learn. It's not. This small singular value is just because of the way we encode images, for example. Just because of the way the numbers we choose to encode images, those numbers can randomly turn out to have small singular values in this direction. It's not that this gradient should be weaker. It's not that neural network decided that this is less important. It's just because of the numbers that we represent these images with. It's random choice of encoder, our choice of ways of representing the images and numbers. You can copy this link below and ask ChatGPT to explain better if you have any questions. So Muon Optimizer will orthogonalize this gradient matrix, this weight update matrix, and it will make all of the directions pull equally. So all of the directions that neural network decides that are important. So imagine that this direction is like a transformation from green to grass, or from circles to wheel. So neural network will learn all of them at equal speed. Another example of how Muon has all of the singular values equal, while raw gradient has some randomly distributed singular values. Or it may not be random, it can be like this. First rule, only use Muon for 2D weight matrices. Do not use it for embeddings, biases, layer norm, output head and other non-2D weight matrices. And crucial distinction, Muon Optimizer makes weight update matrices orthogonal, not the weight matrices. So weight update matrices, so the gradient matrices, not the weight matrices. Code and implementation, so PyTorch 2.10 supports Muon Optimizer. Usually you want to use PyTorch implementation because they are hyper-optimized, but there is also original Keller Jordan code here, or you can just use my code. My code also contains this Polar Express paper. It may be faster than original Keller Jordan. So whichever one of the three you choose, probably the PyTorch implementation is best. And then you may just copy this into your AI agent and it will code, like Opus can code this, Sonnet can code this, GPT probably can code this as well. You can also try to fix and check if it works well. It should, I think AI agent should be able to code this. And there are some implementation details, so you will need big learning rates, a lot bigger learning rates for Muon. 10 times bigger learning rates. You can try these learning rates 10 times bigger. And some more details. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Actually, my friend who is PhD student at a famous good university tried Muon Optimizer for robots embodied AI, and it also performed better in his case now. He's gonna do more testing on more data to see if it actually performs better, but I think it will in most cases perform better than AdamW.